Toyota lineup for 2024, and it marks the first time that the long-standing Tacoma nameplate has offered an electrified powertrain. We expect to see it on dealer lots sometime in 2024. The price of the 2024 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid starts at $47,795 and goes up to $65,395 depending on the trim and options. The TRD Off-Road model strikes us as the best value among the Tacoma Hybrid models. It features a composite front skid plate for extra off-road protection and comes with 17-inch wheels with all-terrain tires. We'd order the audio multimedia upgrade package, which swaps the TRD Off-Road's standard 8-inch infotainment screen for a much larger 14-inch unit. Otherwise, we'd go light on the options since we expect pricing for hybrid models to surpass those of the non-hybrid Tacoma, pushing prices ever closer to full-size pickup truck territory. The Tacoma's hybrid powertrain is called iForce Max, and it pumps out 326 horses and 465 pound-feet of torque. It features an electric motor between the engine and transmission and a small nickel metal hydride battery. For the Trailhunter and TRD Pro trims, this hybrid setup is the only option, but it's possible to get the other trims listed above with a non-hybrid powertrain. We will review it separately, but for off-road enthusiasts, the Tacoma Hybrid's top two trims are likely the most attractive. They come fortified with underbody protection, knobby 33-inch Goodyear Territory RT tires, and exclusive suspension components. The TRD Pro, for instance, features a standard disconnecting front anti-roll bar and unique 2 5-inch dampers with remote reservoirs. During our first drive, we were able to sample several models, including a mid-range Limited and a top-spec TRD Pro. On the road, the Tacoma Hybrid's ride is firm but agreeable. The TRD Pro exhibited a surprising amount of refinement, delivering the smoothest ride of the models we sampled. It also proved to be quite capable on a simulated off-road course that included several places where we were able to get the truck slightly airborne to test its bump absorption. We did not have a chance to tackle any technical trails to test the Tacoma Hybrid's overlanding chops, but we've sampled the non-hybrid Tacoma in those scenarios and even chose it over the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 in a comparison test. While we haven't tested the Tacoma Hybrid at our test track yet, we estimate the 326 horsepower powertrain will be powerful enough to hustle the pickup to 60 miles per hour in as little as 6.5 seconds. The non-hybrid Tacoma needed 70 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour, so the electrified model should be slightly quicker. The hybrid iForce Max is capped at a 6,000 pound tow rating, can carry a payload of up to 709 pounds. The non-hybrid Tacoma tows slightly more with a 6,500 pound maximum, but its payload capacity drops by 4 pounds. The EP estimates that the Tacoma Hybrid is good for as high as 23 miles per gallon in the city and 24 miles per gallon on the highway. While that city estimate is higher than the regular Tacoma, the highway figure is actually lower than the most efficient non-hybrid variant. When we get a chance, we'll take the Tacoma Hybrid on our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route and update this story with its real-world test results. For more information about the Tacoma Hybrid's fuel economy, visit the EPA website. Inside, the Tacoma Hybrid offers a modern design and decent space. Every model offers a raised seating position with plentiful headroom. The dashboard boasts nice materials along with high-resolution screens and traditional button and knob switchgear. While the TRD Sport has a 7-inch digital display in the gauge cluster, TRD Off-Road models and up feature a larger 12.3-inch all-digital gauge display. A head-up display comes standard on the Limited and above, with those models also packing heated and cooled front seats. Speaking of seats, the TRD Pro offers what it calls isodynamic front seats with a shock-absorbing, air-over-oil internal suspension system that's designed to lessen the pounding the driver takes over rough off-road terrain. The seat can move slightly fore and aft, side to side, and up and down to ease the jostling of off-road driving. It locks in place for on-road driving, too, but the seatbacks are bulky and intrude on rear seat legroom. Speaking of intrusion, the Tacoma Hybrid's battery pack rides in the space beneath the rear seat. This eliminates the storage area that's usually there in the non-hybrid model. So if you're planning on stashing tools or cargo there, you'll have to find another space.